Hey, what's up, 180 Fit? All right, I thought I'd share today about my method. I have not shared the whole entire method with you before, the 180 Fit Body Mind Method. The method I created that creates lasting change, sustainable, doable, realistic, and practical. And it's made up of 8 pillars, which are really encompassing our micro habits in our day that lead us to success and change and really being fit holistically. So I'm a holistic empowerment coach. So I take fit and then we're defining it as a lifestyle. We're fit in our mind and our emotions and our micro habits and our how we move throughout the day, our movement, which is our fitness, right? And our how we get our energy, the nutrients we feed our body. It's not something that where we cut out food. It's not something where we say we can't have certain things. It's about what we get to do and what we get to have. It's empowering. And so the 8 pillars, all you have to do is think of GoJen Fit, and you can remember it. So GoJenFit is, and then each one stands for something. So the G stands for gratitude. In every day, we need to find the good. We need to be so sure we're appreciative of. It's proven, studied time and time again that gratitude really changes things and changes who we are in our state and everything. So gratitude is essential in our lives, and I know it's changing my life. It's empowering. I do it 3 times a day, and so these little things that hacks that I have about gratitude. So we talk a lot about gratitude on my channel because I truly believe that without gratitude, without seeing the good in things, without focusing on what we do have in our lives, we will never live a fulfilled life. So the always for opportunity is that continual learning, is that 1% better every day, is looking for opportunities to just show up every day, to be authentically us. It's doing away with what society says we have to be. It's doing away with what people have put upon us and looking for opportunities that come our way to be authentically us and to really just improve each day. And so they can go through learning something new. It can be through experiencing something new, but if we're not moving forward in life, right, we're moving backwards. And so those opportunities are really, really key. The J is for joyous living along the journey, and joy that comes from within, that internal joy, and it's something that doesn't change based upon circumstances. So this is where our mindfulness and meditation comes in. This is where we look at things that come in our life as not good or bad, but they just are, right? And it's looking at things and looking at what we can control within our realm and realizing that we have to be happy with who we are. We have to be happy. We have to know how to deal with ourselves first and find that true joy. And really true joy comes when we're being authentically true to our true self, to who we really are, to, living our lives, for whatever purpose and whatever reason, connected to our higher power. All that kind of stuff comes from, that's how we live a joyous life. Did a lot of studies on just happiness and joy, and that comes into it. And then the E is for energy, and that's really our nutrition, how we get in what we feed ourselves. We want to have energy, so that's going to go into how we're sleeping, right? How we're fueling our bodies, how we goes into how we're fueling our mind, right? That energy that comes in, what kind of toxic things are we allowing in that we need to do away with? And then really looking at that nutrition and realizing that what I put into my body, it's not about running after it for comfort, right? Not about this is good, this is bad. It's like, is this going to add to the quality of my life? Is it going to add to how I'm going to be able to thrive? What do I feel good when I eat? When I eat healthy, when I eat whole foods, right? That's when I thrive. Now, can I enjoy cake or whatever occasionally? Yes. We're not going to cut that stuff out. We're going to enjoy life, but it's not going to be our go-to, right? Because it's not going to make us feel good. We're going to realize that nutrition is key because it's energy. Revamp the whole entire thing. I come from a place of struggling, being anorexic and just avoiding food, and food so controlling me and consuming, hating how I looked. And it wasn't until I could start making that shift where I looked at food as energy. Like, this is going to make me thrive and show up more. People ask me, Jen, how do you have so much energy? Well, I feed myself really with quality food because I know what happens if I don't, whether if I avoid it or eat poorly, right? So that's the E. The N is for our norms, which is also our habits and our goals. So it's really looking at those non-negotiables in our life. It's looking at the things in our life that matter and that really make up how we live each day. So it's that morning routine, it's that evening routine. It's non-negotiable with the snooze alarm, right? We're going to get up, we're going to show up every day. It's my non-negotiable with, I have integrity in my work. I, these are my things in life that are my standards, and I don't waver from them because they're my true self. Once again, it goes back to that authentic living. And whether it's daily things or small things that we need to do every day to really thrive, is it, through our simplistic living, through our being organized. Because if we're organized, we know we're not wasting our time with our schedule, with showing up with friendships, all that kind of thing. The F is for fitness. So we have it left. Fitness, which is our movement. And it's not about like going and doing hours of cardio. It's not about going and doing hours and hours of working out. It's about doing things where you just add more movement in. Maybe I park further away, so I add more, so I can walk further. Maybe I do some HIIT training. It's really finding those ways to incorporate movement into our everyday life, whether it be going for a walk maybe after dinner rather than sitting down watching TV. How can we actually move these bodies because they were meant to move? How can we do it in a way that we enjoy it? So it's not a chore, it's something we look forward to. The I is for introspective. We have to be brutally honest with ourselves. If we're not brutally honest with ourselves, if we're not constantly looking at ourselves within and asking ourselves some seriously hard questions, then we are going to settle. And this is where getting to the end of our lives and knowing that we lived a worthy life, right? For me, I want to get to the end of my life and be able to look back and go, yes, I lived a worthy life. Like, I showed up and somehow my life, my mess, things I've been through, like it made a difference. It mattered. It helped other people and become a better version of themselves. That's why I created my business, right? Through my own like mess of everything that I started it. And so it's really that internal look and that internal dialogue and looking at our thoughts, because we know that our thoughts, right, are going to dictate our emotions, which are going to dictate, of course, how we respond. So we have to tackle the mindset. We're checking our mind and what am I thinking? What am I telling myself? Am I beating myself up from what somebody else told me years ago and I'm just repeating it over and over again, which is just stupid because they're not saying it. I'm my own worst enemy. How many times have I been my own worst enemy, right? And then T is for tribe. We're not meant to do this alone. We have, call ourselves the Die Rebels, right? Rebelling against like what society says is right. Because let me tell you, it wasn't until I went my own way and did my own 180. Sometimes we need to do a 180. I think in life we need to do that 180. Turn, go a totally different way. My program is not like anything else out there because nothing else worked. And so, but we need people. And we need people that aren't toxic. People are on the same path as us. You're going to encourage us and hold us accountable to what we're doing. And so a tribe is important. Who's your tribe? And your tribe might be, part of it might be your family. How are you showing up for your family? How are you making people a priority? And with our tribe, we're thinking at how are we showing up for others? Because the truth is, unless as a tribe, unless as people, we are showing up and helping other people, unless we're doing that pay it forward, unless we're, those random acts of kindnesses, how much are we giving? Because if we're not giving to this world every day, if we're not giving back without expecting anything in return, our life is meaningless. We can't take anything with us, right, when we die. So why not invest rather than investing in a new pair of shoes? Those things are fine, but rather than investing in that, why don't we invest in other people? Because a kind word, a little gesture can go a really long ways. And I was reminded of this even recently, just people talking about kind words can go so far. And so really a tribe. So if you remember GoJen Fit, you remember the 180 Fit Body, my method. Gratitude, opportunity, joyous, right, along the journey, and it comes from within. So it's that contentment within. Energy for E. How are we feeling our bodies? How we giving ourselves how we making good choices so I can thrive, so I can show up every day, so I can fulfill my why in life. Our norms. What are my non-negotiables? What are my daily habits? What goals am I working towards, and what am I doing daily to make those happen? How am I setting myself up for success? F, fitness. How am I moving? How am I adding more movement into my life today maybe than yesterday? How do I find things that I love to do that are movement maybe that I forgot from long ago? Introspective. How am I questioning myself, looking within, making sure I'm lining up with the best person I can be? Am I being brutally honest with myself? Am I asking forgiveness when I need to ask for forgiveness? Am I changing the things I need to change with myself, realizing that I can do better, not to beat myself up, but because I know that if I ask myself the hard questions, if I reflect, what's my thinking? What am I telling myself? And why am I telling myself those things, right? We need to do that. And then, of course, our tribe. How am I showing up for other people? How am I being kind to them? How am I choosing to see the good in things? How am I, giving without expecting anything in return? How am I joining other people on this journey and allowing us to unite and support one another and becoming a tribe? Because we know that we want to belong to something. And the 180 Fit Tribe, the Diet Rebels, are here for you. And so, if you have not, I encourage you to like, subscribe, follow my channel. Well, if you really, those 8 pillars. All my videos land within one of those 8 pillars. So I'm going to start trying to organize it a little bit more so you can see that. I wish we could do playlists within playlists. That'd be helpful. But I'm going to see how I can revamp and organize some playlists so you can see it a little bit better. But I would absolutely love to know what you'd like to see. What can I do to help you on this fit journey? What do you need? Do you need some workouts? Do you need some yoga? Do you need some mindfulness? Do you need meditation? Do you want some HIIT workouts? What kind of things do you want for workouts? I have so many certifications. I got you. Just let me know what you want. What things from the other pillars do you need? Do you need more do you need more, things on how to have a grateful life? Do you need more things on how to build those norms, those habits, what are those non-negotiables I should have? How do I set up my goals? How do I actually plan out my week for success? How do I plan my nutrition? Teach me about the energy, Jen. Teach me about what kind of foods give me more energy. How do I know how to set up my plan to eat? And what do I do when, temptation goes our way to, jump off and go and buy all that fast food? How do I make the other choice and not feel like I'm punishing myself? Those are things. How do I become a tribe? How do I look within and question things? Tell me what you need. How do I do with my mindset? That story. I can't stop the voices, right? Been there. And so anyway, I'm here for you. And I would love to know how I can show up for you. And so I just want to do a quick video today and let you know what the 180 Fit Body Mind Method is. And that way you have some understanding and some clarity as to what my channel really is about and why I do so many different videos and how it falls underneath the big umbrella. So when you come into my program, it's looking at all those different things. There's those 8 pillars that make it up. So I'm not just someone who's talking to you when we coach. I'm not just talking to you about your fitness. I'm not just talking to you about your nutrition. I'm not just talking to you about life coaching. Like, it's a complete thing. We can focus on one of those if you want. But really, my thing is, if you're emotional eater, if you're a binge eater, if you're somebody who's felt stuck and you're not reaching your weight loss goals, I can guarantee you it's because you're not coming from a holistic approach. You need the skills. You need the techniques to really learn how to deal with your emotions right, to stress level right, how to live truly authentically you, because when we're not aligned with ourselves, we're waging war with ourselves. We're living up to other people's expectations, and we're not true to ourselves, so it causes that anxiety, right? Natural anxiety, we're not lined up with who we want to be. And so, no, there's hope for you. There's tons of hope for you. If I can be here telling you that, trust me, there is. Because I get what it's like to just feel like you're not getting anywhere and feel like you can't. And so, allow me to show up for you, ask away your questions. Always a way to get in touch with me at the show notes. And I look forward to bringing more things as last few months of this year are come to a close. Don't stop now. Let's make the end of 2020. Really, you know what we can say, 2020 was a tough year. Right, a tough year, but I grew and I changed and I became more true to myself on top of my fit goals, and I became a fit person holistically. And I'm not turning back, and this can be a defining moment for you if you want it to be, but you have to choose it. And so I hope you do. I'd love to be alongside you on this journey. I can't recommend other people because I don't know them. I don't know that they're going to show up for you the way I do, because the truth is, my heart runs deep and my passion is strong. My relentless pursuit to see you live your best life is unwavering. I won't give up on you. I'll believe in you. I'll encourage you. I'll support you. I'll be your biggest cheerleader, your biggest fan. And I'll also be that coach who's going to push you when you need to be pushed and who will be honest with you. Because it's not, unless we have people who are honest with us, right? In a loving, caring way. Because you matter. You might put everyone else first. You might think, I don't matter. You don't know what I've done. You don't know what I've been through. There's nothing you could tell me at all to make me think less of you. And think you tell me, make me think more of you in a lot of ways, I want to see you for you. No mask, none of that. Just you for you. And show you that you're worth this because of you. That you have value and importance. You're in this right here, right now, for a reason and a purpose. For such a time as this, I believe that you would not be here on this earth right now unless you were meant to be. I think the most tragic thing would be for any of us to get to the end of our life and look back and rather go, I know I showed up. It was hard. It was hard to be authentic. It was hard to change things. It's hard to listen to everyone who's telling me I was crazy. It was hard. There were dark days. But I know I showed up. I lived a worthy life. Like I can close my eyes and know, I go to my maker, go to whatever you believe, but whatever it is, like, you close my eyes and I can know that I lived life to the fullest. Maybe I have my regrets, but overall, I can know that I showed up because no one else can fulfill what you're supposed to do. There's people who will not be touched, who will not be helped, who will not be encouraged. There'll be inventions not created unless you do it, because no one else can live your path, your trajectory, right? If we get to the end of our lives and have what if as our final thing, that's a great tragedy. And none of us have to do that. It doesn't matter who you are, how old you are, what things you've been through, what things you haven't been through, any of that. A new day and a new life can start right now for you. I believe in you. Allow Jen to be that belief and that cheerleader and that song that sings to you when you can't find the song yourself, right? When you can't find the belief in yourself, when you can't find the encouragement yourself, I'll be here for you. All right. Thanks for watching. Like I said, like, subscribe, follow, please. Let me know what videos you would like, how I can show up powerfully for you, and reach out to me anytime. Show notes, comment. If you'd like some more information on my coaching program, comment. I'll be releasing some courses this week later as well. There's lots of different opportunities, but let me know how I can be here to serve you, because you matter. You truly do. All right. If you're ready to do a 180, you're at the right place. If you've done a 180 and you're trying to figure this new way out, you're at the right place. If you are stuck and you don't even know if you can do a 180 because you're so stuck and you're so worn out, you're just done, you're in the right place. Just the next right thing. All right, be brave, be kind, live authentically. Live authentically. You is the best person you can be. And always shine. Remember, you are just one habit away. Maybe the habit is trying to listen to my videos, trying to incorporate, listen to them, allow them to breathe in you and become part of you. All right, tribe. Till next time. Thanks for watching.